Let me start off by telling you about a guy I knew a few years back named Randy that worked for the same company I did. We ran coast to coast, usually from the Pittsburgh area out to Ontario, California. He was an old-school reefer hauler. We would do 3 or 4 multi-stop deliveries to Kmart distribution centers hauling cleaning supplies. In the summertime, we ran across the top of the country along Route 90 and delivered to those locations. During the winter months, we ran across the bottom on Route 40. The final stop was always in Ontario, California, right around the corner from the TA truck stop, which is basically LA. Once emptied out, we would then reload produce in Barstow, Salinas, Nogales, or Yuma, Arizona. Randy always did the job the right way with no shortcuts. If memory serves, Randy took a reload that ran through to Memphis. He hit his drive time limit, just 30 miles or so shy of his receiver. He knew he would fall short and have to hunker down, so he kept on the lookout for somewhere to park. Every damn place was jammed tight. So he did what a lot of us have done. He pulled over on an off-ramp, figured he'd sack out and roll in fresh to the receiver first thing in the morning. Randy didn't make it to morning. I'll come back to that. But let's talk about why this crap keeps happening. There are 3.5 million truckers on the road, and only about 313,000 safe places to park. Do the math. That means millions of us are gambling every night just trying to rest without getting killed, fined, or towed. Truck stops? Full. Rest areas? Overflowing. Police? Not all of them are bad, and more than a few of them are really good guys and gals. But in truth, their hands are tied and they are just doing their job when they ticket you for parking where you aren't supposed to park. But in the big picture, what the hell are you going to do when there is nowhere else to go? This ain't rare. This is normal now. Here's just a few of the real wrecks. Wyoming, March 2025. Driver on an I-80 ramp killed while sleeping. No legal parking for 40 miles. Georgia, November 2023. Trucker parked in abandoned lot. Robbed, shot in the chest. Found dead next morning. Texas, May 2022. 2 trucks parked on shoulder. One gets rear-ended by a third rig. Both drivers killed. Shoulder parking was their only option. Tennessee, August 2021. Driver parked on I-40 shoulder. A drowsy driver plowed into him. Fire took both rigs. 1 man dead. Indiana, 2024. Team drivers were forced to pull over and park due to hours of service. 1 dead, 1 maimed. Their trailer was struck while they were resting. When does it stop? Let's look at the facts, plain and simple. In 2022, the National Coalition of Truck Parking highlighted the lack of parking issue, with 98% of truck drivers reporting difficulty finding safe parking for their breaks. The same report found the truck parking shortage exists in every state and region and is most acute along major freight corridors.
Solving the truck parking crisis requires a multi-pronged approach, involving an open and constructive working relationship between the government, the trucking industry, and the private sector. The trucking industry and the government are exploring a variety of innovative solutions to address the persistent shortage of safe and legal truck parking.
These solutions combine the use of technology, policy changes, public-private collaboration, and creative land utilization. It's good to see that someone is starting to use their noggin and are looking to convert land that is just sitting there growing weeds.
Why not use vacant lots near highways or convert industrial areas no longer in use? Why not repurpose closed-down warehouses for truck parking, either temporarily or permanently?
For every 11 truck drivers on the road today, there is 1 truck parking space. The severe shortage of truck parking is having a costly impact on supply chain efficiency, driver health and well-being, highway safety, and the environment. Additionally, the lack of safe parking options is often cited as a deterrent to more women joining the trucking industry. This has to stop. Many drivers are forced to park on freeway shoulders, on rest stop shoulders, or on congested roads leading to rest stops due to insufficient parking. Forcing commercial truck drivers to stop in undesignated areas increases the risk of serious or fatal truck crashes. The time spent looking for available truck parking costs the average driver about $6,800 in direct lost compensation, or a 12% cut in annual pay. An average of 300 people are killed each year in stopped vehicle accidents, a number that has increased by over 25% since 2014. New Jersey, as an example, experiences around 177 crashes involving parked trucks each year, resulting in an estimated $61 million in costs. We are losing drivers, not from speeding or drugs, from just trying to sleep. Have you ever heard of Jason's Law? We will never know what kind of day Jason expected to have on March 5, 2009. but I think we can confidently say he didn't foresee it being his last day on Earth. In 2009, Jason Rivenberg was attempting to deliver his load early. He got to his stop 10 hours ahead of schedule, but they wouldn't let him in. No parking nearby. So he parked at an abandoned gas station. That night, he was robbed, shot in the head, and murdered, all for the $7 he had on him. His wife, Hope, fought Congress to make sure it wouldn't happen again to anyone else. In 2012, Jason's law was passed. It forced the government to track safe truck parking. But here we are, 13 years later, and it's the same old, same old. Look around and let me see if you have seen any changes, because I sure haven't.
Congress introduced the Truck Parking Safety Improvement Act. It'd fund $755 million over 4 years to build new parking. Sounds good, right? But here's the kicker. It's been sitting in D.C. for years. Introduced in 2021, again in 2023, again in 2025, and it still hasn't been passed by both the House and the Senate. We don't need more reports. We need pavement and paint lines.
Remember my buddy Randy I was telling you about? He pulled off onto that off-ramp, laid down in the sleeper. About 2 a.m., another truck came up behind him. Driver, half awake, didn't see the rig in time. Slammed into the back of Randy's trailer. Randy lived, but barely. Broken pelvis, 2 ribs, truck totaled. He hasn't driven since. And the worst part? He got a $175 ticket from the state police for illegal parking, and he was given the ticket while still in the hospital. Now let that one sink in.
We're not asking for a red carpet. We just want safe, well-lit parking that is somewhere within 50 miles of delivery points. A good app that has real-time info on it about parking lot capacity so we can plan ahead. Rest areas that don't close at night are accessible to big trucks and have bathroom facilities. We bust our asses to move America's freight. You would think the least we deserve is a safe place to lay our heads down after a long day. Here is a novel idea for some of you out there. If you have a plot of land just sitting there, why not pave it or gravel that area and rent out parking spaces to big trucks?
To the politicians, enough talk. Build the damn parking lots. To drivers, don't stay silent on this lack of parking issue. Call your reps and raise some hell with them. And to the families of drivers like Jason Rivenberg, my buddy Randy, and the many unnamed drivers and friends that we've lost over the years, you're not forgotten, my brothers and sisters.
This industry takes care of its own. Let's make sure no one else has to die needlessly just because they were trying to find somewhere to park and get some shut-eye.
Please smash that like button and the notification bell. Remember to subscribe and share this with another driver. And remember to protect your load, protect your rig, and protect yourself.
Catch you on the rebound. Remember to keep that left door closed and your hands on the wheel. Leave us a comment below with your thoughts and ideas. If it's a good idea, we will share it with everyone. Just let us know in the comment if that would be okay with you. Well, my friends, stay safe and stay loaded out there.